Hey, Love Luna, how are you? Whoop, that's not the right thing. Sorry. I'm still kind of like getting going. Turn my chair on. There we go. All right. Good morning, Geek Adelaide. Okay. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. Tired, but good. It was a good weekend. Hi, Annika. Leaf is here. Bing, 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 bing. Gotta drink our water today, y'all. Gotta rehydrate. Hey, Blue Star. Let's change clothes. Just got Halloween stuff finally in our shop. So excited. Yay! Hey, average video gamer. Video game enjoyer. I can read. What are we in the mood for today? This is quite close to what I wore today, actually. What did I wear? Shoe-wise, I wore my black Chucks. Doing a Pokemon randomizer. Oh, okay. Why? Why is it always Kurlos? Hey, Derb. We don't want to talk to Kurlos. How was your weekend? It was good. I'm exhausted. But it was good. I need the overalls. So cute. I wore overalls to the Arboretum today. Tend flowers. Y'all, the gorillas were fucking amazing. And I danced my ass off. Bought the steampunk hat for me for the clothing shop. Oh, thank you. Mason. Happy Home Academy. It was oh God, it was so good. It was so good. Like, I cannot put enough emphasis on it that it was awesome. You're making my favorite boxed jambalaya. It was a blast, dude. It was really freaking fun. No, keep playing. And the hotel we stayed in was like really nice, and it was right there by the venue, so we just like walked from our hotel straight over to the venue. Jambalaya, not from a box, yes. I know you would make it from a box. It's become one of my favorite TikTokers to watch. Thank you, Crudella. Gold roses come from watering black roses with a gold watering can. Look at him studying my roses and a bicycle helmet. What a little doofus. I love you, Carlos. I'm so pooped. And then this morning we woke up and we went to the Dallas Arboretum because it's the first weekend that they've got their, do I not have a net? That they've got their pumpkins and stuff set up, and it's all like fairy tale set up this year. It's super cute, so we went and did that, but I got really tired and I think I got a little heat exhaustion going on, so we left and headed home, and I slept the whole way home, and I totally did not mean to. I should probably craft this net, but I'm not going to. I need to craft more tools. Ew, what is this? That's cool. A loft bed with desk. Neat. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I like this too. What is this? Looks expensive. A cool bed. I think I have one of these. Damn, I don't have enough bells to buy that. Came by to say hi, I'm going to work. Hi, Eric. Have fun at work. I would like to sell everything. I'll save the apples because I don't have a lot of apples. I actually don't have a lot to sell. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Look at all the fine things I brought in today. Sold. Hi, your hair looks pretty. Thank you. I washed it. I washed it yesterday, and I actually washed it today. I don't usually wash 2 days in a row, but look at this! I am interested in a spooky treats basket. Yes. Shut up and take my money. $17 hours, Eric. Oh my god. I came here for a net. Hi, the cat ate my cheese. Hi, Zoe. Yes. Oh, it's my favorite net, the star net. I'll buy that too. Actually, this is also my favorite fishing pole now that I'm looking at it. The colorful fishing rod, because it's got the rubber ducky on it. Who's Annette? I don't know. Who is Annette? Chimmy Cookie, hello. You're looking super cute. Thank you. Hey. Yay. Yeah, we went to the Arboretum in Dallas today, and I wanted my hair to look cute for pictures. Oh, I came here for a net. When do you upgrade Nook's Cranny from the little shack? I can't remember. I do live in Texas. How do you get tomatoes? Try to buy some starts from Leaf if you can. Or, God, it's windy today. Or go to a friend's island. Oh my god, can I carry this treat basket? It's so cute. Oh my god. Nintendo Christmas tree, I love that. Can you make a dodo code so I can join? No, I'm not going to do that today. I just need to relax today, and whenever I open my island up, it takes forever for everybody to get through it, and I am not mentally prepared for that today. I love having y'all over, but I've really got to prepare for that. 1,000 bells. No, I'm not going to make a dodo code. What up, love the overalls. Thank you. I think it's funny that I have them because I literally wore a pair of black overalls to the Arboretum today. There's a really cute picture of me standing on a pile of straw and pumpkins, just looking real proud. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. You should upgrade Nook's credit after you get resident services. About a day or two after you get resident services, Isabel should make an announcement. Okay, cool. And you have to mentally prepare for visitors? Yeah. I also haven't set my island up for visitors to come and take stuff. Hold on, there's something in... We just ate lunch. Sorry, yeah. There we go. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. Picking pumpkins. Picking all the pumpkins. I freaking love pumpkins, y'all. Hey, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, someone in TikTok did ask about Nook's Cranny, and I couldn't remember, so thank you. I try to read it out loud so they at least have the answer, because I know they can't see your chat over here on Twitch. Got a lot of viewers? It feels like it. I don't know how many there are, but the chat's scrolling pretty quick. You haven't eaten yet. We just had Jersey Mike's. Holy crap. Hi, 504 people. Hello. Well, like, are they still adding new cooking recipes? I don't know. I don't do a lot of the cooking. I have a bunch of recipes, but tired from spearfishing, heading to California this weekend. Man, you're always going. That's cool, though. What's the pumpkin on my tools? It's a little, like, candy basket you can carry. It's super cute. I go to people's islands off stream. I don't go on stream. Hi, DMN. Hello. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. Holy shit. Welcome, everybody. My god. I'm going to do my best to answer all this, but oh my goodness. I go to Mystery Islands, but not Treasure Islands. The different colored pumpkins come from the pumpkin starts. Not all of the pumpkin starts are orange, but once they've grown into that color, they will always be that color. So you need to just buy a bunch of pumpkin starts. So, new path is going to take me a while, so I'm going to do it with you. Yeah, I love when y'all play along. How are you? I'm doing good. I had a really good weekend. The dirt is just the dirt path. I just laid it down so it looks like a little farmed area. Brooke, thank you for the roses. Nicole, thank you for the wishing bottles. I appreciate it. I mean, with you, I mean, I know, yeah, I know. A treasure island is a hacked island that you can go to and get everything you need. A mystery island is the one you take via the game through the boat or the plane. Oh, thank you for the October, Eric. Oh, I have 2 fishing poles. I don't know. I haven't looked at the Discord a whole lot in the last couple days just because we've been traveling. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Found you on TikTok. Love the Animal Crossing content. Oh, well, thank you, Sam. How do you get to Treasure Islands? You'll have to look that one up. Since I don't do them, I don't really know how to get to them. It is not extra storage, but it is access to your home storage that you can carry around your island with you. All the plants except wheat. I want to make cakes. Nice. So thankful to have service today. Yay, welcome. Hi, Model Monique. The Halloween cookies are cute. Oh, I need to check them out. See if I have a DIY for them. Amiibos. So the Amiibos, you should go to the ATM in the resident services, and it's like invite Amiibo, I think it says. I have a whole video posted on how to do this. And then it should invite a villager to your campsite from there, and they should show right up at your campsite. And if it's not working, then there's some reason you can't invite a villager to, but that's how you do it. Overwhelmed with decorating, never know what to do. Yeah, you can farm now. There we go. Let's put it all away. I invited, thank you. Yeah, there's a, I mean, other than the basics of just like, because I've never had an issue with it, just making sure that you have a controller that will actually read Amiibos, but it'll tell you if you don't, though. Like, the game will say, like, oh, your controller doesn't read Amiibos, like, connect a different controller or whatever, because not all of them do. Can you come to my island? Not today. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. How did you get the tomatoes? I can't remember if I got them traveling or if I bought the starts from Leaf. I don't need bells or tickets, actually. Finally got the storage shed. Yay! You can't pick which islands you travel to if you're just using the Nook tickets or you're going via the boat. It's totally random. You got an eagle from the eagle from the campsite. That's cool. Well, the day you invite them is the day they will show up at your campsite. And then if you don't go down to the campsite and look immediately, they'll be gone the next day. And you have to invite them 3 days in a row. I just started streaming like 15 minutes ago. I am not opening up today. I might this upcoming weekend, but definitely not today. Y'all, I went to a Gorillaz concert last night, and I am exhausted because your girl is old. So, my knees and legs are sore from dancing, and my throat hurts from screaming and singing. Yeah, you have to make things for them to stay. Again, yeah. Thank you, Straw Baby, for the rose. The Gorillaz were so good. It's like a spiritual experience for me. I'm not a church-going person, but my God, when I get to go see my favorite bands in concert, I assume this is how people feel in church. Like, it's amazing. So, storage thing comes from after you have fully upgraded your home with Tom Nook, and then you have to upgrade your home storage as well to the 500,000 bell level of storage. Like, there's different amounts of storage, and then it'll cost you 6,000 Nook miles. Collective effervescence. Oh, and our seats were so good, and they were incredible. And they played for like 2 solid hours. It was amazing. Yeah, the biggest storage upgrade is 5,000 spots, and it costs 1.2 million bells. So, it's a lot. I love the Gorillaz so much. And then we're going to see my, like, hands down favorite band in the whole world on the first week of December, and I am real excited. So the bamboo starts. Okay, so you can get bamboo in a couple of ways. If you you can travel to a mystery island where you can find it, or if you buy turnips from Daisy May, she'll send you some bamboo starts in the mail as well. You want to see my map? Sure. I'll drink some water. I'm so dehydrated. I had some alcohol last night, and I sweated a lot. Wish I could have seen Daft Punk. Man, Daft Punk is awesome. I listened to their 2006 Alive album, like, a lot. What's your island theme? I don't have a theme. This is Animal Crossing. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. Marshall is my babe. I love him. But Carlos is my favorite. Oh, I just took a guess and it was the money one. Yeah. That 2006 album is my coding jam. Nice. I have a 5-star island. Oh, bye, Shovel. I don't have a dream address. How do you get more vines? If you have the Happy Homes Paradise DLC, you can always get vines and moss from there. They regenerate. But other than that, I just get them from Mystery Islands. Obsessed with your map layout? Thank you. No, you can't join my island. It is not open. How long have you been playing? I think I've put about 360 hours into this island. This is my original island from 2020. But I keep putting away. I'll set it down for a few months and then pick it back up, you know? So I should have a dream address because so many people ask me for it. I'll try to figure out how to set one up. I don't have a bed in my house. So I am live on Twitch as well, yes. If I'm live on TikTok, I'm usually live on Twitch. Thank you, Derp. Yes. I don't have a shovel. I just broke. What's up, Hopper? Old shawl and dress combo. Okay. Yeah, we've got some viewers over here on Twitch. What up, Twitch peeps? Just got this game learning how to play. Awesome! I love this game. This is my, like, relaxing go-to game. This and Ocarina. We need a new shovel. How are you live on both at the same time? Magic. Cozy gaming for sure. I have 2 stream keys routed through OBS. I thought these would be sprouted by now. Guess not. Ocarina for relaxation. Ocarina is my, like, childhood. So, yeah, Ocarina is my go-to, like, comfort game for sure. Can we get a tour of your house? Eventually. I'll get there. Have any of your friends moved away? I don't let them move away if I can help it, you know, because they usually ask you. And there goes my golden watering can. Damn, son. I used an Amiibo coin to get Marshall here. How to expand my island. So you can't make it larger. I have to look more into that, Eric, because I'm not sure about that. You can't make your island, like, larger. The size is what it is. But, you can you can earn access to it as you play along. You know, get your pole to vault, get your, ladder, get bridges, that kind of thing. Yeah, you can terraform your island, but you can't make it, like, bigger. You can make it taller. Yeah. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. The golden watering can is just like all the golden tools. It's just, it doesn't break as quickly as the other ones. The golden watering can waters a wider area as well than the other ones. So, Felicity, I hit you with a net accidentally. How's my bestie? It allows you to get subscribers for a certain amount of money. Oh, I'll have to go check my mail. Interesting. Then probably. That sounds like something I'll probably do. Hi, Papawana. Oh, what else do you want me to do? Plant produce? Sure. Why wouldn't we plant produce? Let me see what I got. I do. Yeah, I do have a Discord where you can share your Switch information. and make friends and visit people's islands there. And you can open your island up if you choose, or whatever. Did you start on a deserted island? Yeah, you all start on like the same basic island. Yeah. Is there a way to upgrade your Nook store like in the previous games? This is the highest upgrade you can have on your Nook store. It doesn't get any bigger than this, unfortunately. Hi, Buck. What other games do you enjoy playing besides AC? I love Zelda games. I'm not opening my island up today. We literally just got back into town, and I'm trying to stay awake so I can sleep at a regular time tonight, because I can't just sleep the day away. I love Zelda too. Yay! You're playing right now too? Nice. What did I need? I need a shovel and a watering can. Shovel and watering. Nope, not the crappy watering can. Actually, I'll pass. How do you have so much pocket space? You buy the pocket organization guides. There's 2 different ones. And that will give you, each of them will give you like 10 more spaces. What does the candy do? It's for Halloween, for trick-or-treating on your island. But you can only buy 1 a day. I love you getting sassy with them. Just got a switch that connects to the TV. Used to play on light. It's new to you. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. The DLC is fun. Are you excited for Tears of the Kingdom? Yes. I really am. Okay. I hope you're doing well health-wise. Been thinking about you. Thank you. I'm okay. How do you stream with the Switch? I have a stream key through an agency with TikTok. Need to get the DLC. No, don't worry. Yeah. Works the early shift on the last couple days of the week. I'm doing fine. My biopsy is scheduled Tuesday, so yeah. Hey Alexa, you should play Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, it looks cool. It's not, that game I don't think is for me. You felt like it? Yeah, I had to call repeatedly and forcefully. And so, yeah, actually, like, as we were going to grab dinner Friday night, the nurse called and gave me the rundown of the procedure for Tuesday. So, yay. It's addictive. Yeah. No, my island is not open. Biopsy must have missed something. Yes. Need that couch? Yeah, it's a bed. I'm going to totally buy it, and I totally forgot. So she's so cute. Being an advocate for yourself is so... Yes. So I work in the medical field as well. And sometimes the burden of knowledge is very real sometimes. And, oh, I spent all my bells. I don't have how many freaking bells to buy that bed. I just buried them in a hole. Oops. What do you use to stream if you don't mind me asking? Not at all. Eric popped in real quick. Mason was here. No, Eric's here. Mason was here a second ago. So I stream through OBS as my software. And you have to apply for his TikTok stream key. And I use OBS, and I use a thing called Restream as well, so I can stream to TikTok and Twitch at the same time. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus, but my assumption is it's exactly like the first one because nobody can do anything original. No, I think that's the biggest upgrade to Nook storage. I missed you. Oh, thank you. It's good to be back. I work the second shift tomorrow, so I should be able to stream in the morning as well. That's the plan. Yes, sorry. I was trying to explain the biopsy thing. It was a cute movie, not the exact same movie, but it was cute, yeah. I have a kidney transplant, and I've been having some weird labs and questionable things showing up in my labs. So the short of it is we have to do a biopsy on my transplanted kidney. So good and nostalgia with the plot feels semi-similar. Yeah, I probably won't watch it. Good afternoon, Michaela. How do you pronounce that name? Chevre? I don't know how to say that. She's the cutest. That's awesome. I love it when you get a fun villager that you like. So the short of it, yeah, is that Tuesday, I'm having the procedure done. And it's going to take a little longer than I thought it was going to. So, Chevra, girl here for farming the world. Back join Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Yeah, I'm trying to work on, I thought I heard a balloon. I think it's just windy. I didn't want to miss a balloon. Not DIYs. That's not what we're working on. I'm trying to work on, like, my Nook Miles stamps. And, there was one that was this one, the Sprout Out Loud. So I planted a bunch of extra produce. Why did neighbors leave the island? Is it because it's lame? I don't know why they leave the island. I feel like it's just random. Marshall, you're just staring at the wall. Oh, but it looks like you're enjoying a cold beverage. How do you get the star fragments, and what do wands do? They leave if you don't interact with them. There you go. I actually very recently made a video about star fragments, and the wands just allow you to change outfits. You can set a whole outfit to your wand and, like, change it. So, what villagers do you have? Yeah, let me just 1 second, and I will show you exactly who I have. I want to get something out. I was going to bury some berry. I'm going to plant some sugarcane. I got so much shit in here. Yeah, let's do sugarcane. How are you today? I'm doing good. I had a good weekend. I'm tired, but I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Interact More. Yeah. So I've got Hopper, Stinky, Cherry, Carlos, Phoebe, Cyrano, Marina, Lucky, Felicity, and Marshall. Yeah. Upgraded my house all the way, but how do you get 5,000 storage? You got to keep talking to Tom Nook and talk about your housing storage needs. I need peaches. Yeah. Is Animal Crossing making a comeback? I don't know. Your island is so cute, bro. How do y'all get so creative? They're so cute. Planting is berry. Yeah, that's fair. I've got like 360 hours, I think, on my island. Something like that. Carlos, oh my god. You're the only other person who said that. Everyone's like, wow, no one ever likes Carlos. But Carlos is my favorite. He's so goofy, but he's also like fluffy looking and kind of grumpy. So I'm here for him. Yours only has 3 rooms. You've got a few upgrades to go then. Yeah, I'll show y'all my house in a bit. Everyone likes to see the house, but I feel like I hate giving my house tours. But I think my house is cute. I'm just like, oh, here's this room, here's this room. Your voice is perfect for ACNH. Play so soothing. Thank you. Try to get it all cat island. Nice. Are you just hunting, or do you have amiibos? Love your island layout. Thank you. I have not done anything with like the main room in my house. It's so random. Hunting, very nice. How do I get my island to 3 stars? So talk to Isabel and she will help you. You ask for an island, ask about your island eval and she'll give you suggestions. But typically what I tell people is you need to have a minimum of 50 pieces of fencing somewhere on your island. Have some stuff out to decorate that you've DIY'd, but also have some stuff that you've purchased, either from Nook's Cranny or from the Nook Miles ATM. And then, yeah, a good variety of flowers and trees helps as well. I went a little crazy with the flowers, and I spent so long digging them up. Hi, welcome back, Pineapple Dragon. My house was random, but then I spent the whole day styling it. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. I have no fencing at 3 stars. Just oh, okay. 50 flowers and 50 items is enough to get 3 star. Yeah. The 50 furniture all has to be unique. Yeah. Oh, I love this controller. This one's not battery operated. This is the Nano controller. Yeah, we'll do a quick island tour after I bury this stuff, and then, let me show y'all my controller. I love this controller. Hi, Joy Talk. Have you played other versions? The only other one I've played is the one on the Wii, and it was super fun. Hey, talk to Have a good stream. Hope everything goes well. Onwards. Thank you. I'll see, maybe I'll see you before. Oh, you're going to California. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you for being here. How are you? I'm doing okay. How are you? Hi, she loves Oliver. Do you have a dream address? I don't. I need to set one up because so many people ask. And I've never had one. I need literally one more. Good afternoon, I love ramen. One more sugar cane to make it nice and even. I'm using OBS to stream. It's a program through my computer. Plant, not learn. Plant. There we go. What are we doing for stream today? Chilling. Not much. Mash my legs. Thank you. The storage shed you get after fully upgrading your house and doing the storage upgrade for your house, the 500,000 bells one. Use OBS Streamlabs as well. Yeah. Streamlabs confused me, but OBS was what was recommended for my capture card, so that's what I used. Do you do Twitch too? I do. I'm live on Twitch right now as well. No, I have the original Switch, the one that the day the Switch came out, I had pre-ordered mine with Breath of the Wild, and I went and picked it up at midnight. So like the OG. You're out of storage space in your house. You know, you can upgrade to 5,000 storage spaces in your house, but it'll cost you, the last upgrade cost 1.2 million bells. You got some tomatoes? Yay! When I broke my knee playing Animal Crossing with Lifesaver? Yes. 3 o'clock. Okay, people asked about my neighborhood. 10K likes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you. I used Lula. I got no viewers at all. BS my stream. Oh, okay. Haven't played in so long. Decorating is so overwhelming. That's why I didn't do like a themed island. I just did little sections. And I would take just little areas, and I would be like, I think it would be fun to have an outdoor pool area. No, I haven't gone back to my house yet. I'll check it in a minute. And then I would be like, it would be fun to have a little outdoor cafe and like that kind of thing. So thank you for the game pads, Riken Life. So here's my neighborhood that's kind of up along the... You can take it alone for the storage items, but it has to be up front. Oh, yeah. Are you making something in here? Let's see. So cute, very cute. Thank you. I made all my villagers little yards, essentially. Oh, she is crafting, yes. Sorry, I was really focused on this. What are you doing? Thank you for the ice cream art digs. Amanda Faye, thank you for the game pads. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. How the heck am I going to make all that money? Did you see all that stuff I had planted? Like a spooky lantern. Farm like your bells depend on it. Love your island. Mine's a basic 5-star. Ooh. How long have you been playing? Can you show us your setup? I've only been on for like 45 minutes this morning, but this game I have been playing for like 360 hours total. Yeah, you can make a lot farming. You can make a lot diving as well. How do I get the Able Sister shop? I don't remember. It'll come as you progress in the game, though. I don't remember exactly how. Hey, yeah. My house on the island are color-coded. Nice. Little Nugs is a nickname that has been my nickname for years. And honestly, I wanted to use that for my streaming name, but it wasn't available across all the platforms. I needed it on, like, TikTok, and I needed it on Twitch, and I needed it on YouTube, and it wasn't available on all of them. So I went with my old nickname. Hey, Timmy. Oh, my iPad just... Why? Oh, sorry. I totally forgot about the controller. This is my controller. It's a Nano controller. It is a Nintendo official controller. I love it. It's designed like a... Hi, Nelly. It's designed like a Pro controller, but it's not as big as a Pro controller. It's substantially smaller, so it's good for small hands. Like, I like the size of the Joy-Cons. They are kind of just the right size for my hands. And, love, love, love. It sounded like you said, hey, Siri. Yeah, maybe I did when I said Timmy. Maybe it thought I said Siri. Yeah. Timmy. Any stuff that I use for streaming, whether it's my controller, my capture card, the stand my laptop is standing on, the microphone I'm using, I actually have it all linked in my Amazon storefront. So if y'all have any questions about the tech specs or anything like that, please feel free to go check there. I don't put anything in my Amazon storefront that I don't actually use. So... Yes, oh my god, this controller is amazing. The Pro controller was way too big for my hands and it hurt my fingers. Like it hurt my joints. Are you streaming again tonight? This will probably be it for today. I'm probably going to try to go to bed early tonight. We had a really long weekend and I've been up late the past couple nights. Just got my storage shed, yes! I don't know how to get the castle towers either. She's your twin? I know, right? We look exactly alike. No, it's not open today, Winchester. I think I'm going to try to open it next weekend. How do you see how many hours you've played? If you look on your profile... You haven't slept since Saturday, Timmy. If you look in your profile here... and you go up to your profile, it'll tell you 365 hours of Animal Crossing for me. But it'll tell you all your game hours. They're in the daily section of Nook Shopping if you keep an eye out for them. Okay. I don't ever check that daily. Swipe. Finishing homework and then going to farm like crazy person on my Switch. Yes. I guess I could check. That's right, because you can look at your friends' hours and stuff too, can't you? Probably already spoke about it, but how was Gorillas? Gorillas was so good. It was so good. Haven't been stung by a wasp since you tossed that trick? Yes, that's awesome. The castle towers are probably very expensive. Do you usually switch your days? No, I do not time travel. I always get stung before I catch a wasp. You should watch the video I made about that. Just started playing this week. Nice. Welcome to the Animal Crossing family. This is generally a really friendly and kind community. Someone asked about these flowers here. They randomly spawn. You get them once you become a 5-star island. They're Lily of the Valley. But they just appear randomly once you hit 5 stars. What villagers do you have? I've got, there's Hopper back there. I've got Hopper, Phoebe. Going to go. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you for being here. Hopper, Phoebe, Marshall, Stinky, Carlos, Felicity, Cherry, Lucky. Is that all of it? Marina. I think I was missing someone. They're rare and you get little money. I run away, turn around. Excuse me. I'll catch them. Wow. I love that description. That's hilarious. My Switch broke. Oh no. That's so sad. I think Marshall's just adorable. I think he's fantastic. Why'd they change the name from Jacob's Ladder to Lily of the Valley? I didn't know it was called Jacob's Ladder. Shannon helps with ACNH helper with Zelda. Win-win, yes. I didn't. I just got my very first GameCube ever a few months ago. Ugh. I have not tried Dreamlight Valley. Watching in my car and you were laggy? Because why I started playing the first. Time traveling is not bad to do. The only thing it affects is your turnips. So if you're trying to buy turnips and you jump too far ahead, your turnips will rot and it will waste all your money. I just choose not to time travel. There's nothing wrong with it. I love Animal Crossing though. Yes, Animal Crossing is great. This is such a good chill game. Ah, bees. Wasps. What's the max you'll buy turnips for? Anything under 100. I don't buy a lot of turnips anymore. This and Stardew Valley are my relaxed games. Yeah, Stardew Valley's fun. This one's definitely my favorite out of that kind of open world style game like that. Way more details. You feel like you literally have an Ariana Grande cafe. If you time travel, Trumps they go bad. Yeah, hi. Started playing this game in July. If you go forward in time, you lose everything when you go back. No. The singing things. Are you talking about the gyroids? I do get pigeon milk in my coffee. How do you catch the wasps when you're using it? I don't catch the wasps. I only shake trees when I'm carrying a net. Tried customizing my fence earlier, but it wouldn't let me. How do you get to? What do you mean customizing? I don't think you can customize fencing. Yeah, the turnips are for the stock market. That is how I originally made my fortune, was with the stock market. Actually, I want to buy that bed. I need to see if I have that bed. Yeah. Oh, which way you going? Oh, you can customize fences, just not all of them. Okay. Let's not shoot this down over the water. How about that? Let's see your house. Okay. So many people have asked. Why not? Do you have the customization kit to do it, though? Omurice? I don't even know what that is. Let me check my inventory. You can do a clear path, so that way it won't show up, but you know it will be there. Yeah, you might have to take it to Cyrus then. Maybe it's customizable through Cyrus. Do you know any cheat codes? No. I think you can buy the original recipe for the slingshot in Nook's Cranny. Damn, I have so many tools in here. Okay, I'm looking for that bed to see if I have it, because I tend to buy multiples of furniture. But it doesn't look like I do, because this is all my beds right here. I'm gonna buy that bed. Why do I have so many tool shelves? I don't know. I just really don't know. All these beautiful statues. I realized my second playthrough, I have yet to see the turnip piggy. She shows up, Daisy May only shows up Sunday mornings before noon. Why do you have so many apples? I save them, all the extra fruits and stuff. And then when I open my island up, I have people come and take what they need. So I save most of my fruits and veggies. Explains a lot, because I'm usually on at midnight to 5 a.m. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to report that. I want to delete that. There we go. Daisy May's so cute. She always has like a snotty nose. Why does she always have... Is your Switch like jailbroken? No, it's not. Mine is just an OG Switch. You have to be at least a 3-star island to unlock the co-op on Harv's Island. How do you stream Animal Crossing on TikTok Live? I have a stream key that I applied for through an agency that TikTok is using. Here's my main room. There is no rhyme or reason to anything that is happening in this room. It just is. I love the radiology desk. Time travel will only mess up your turnips. Ugh, I hate that they can just show up. I'm an X-ray tech, so I had to have it. Love the walls and floors. Yeah, I think that's the high-tech flooring and walls in there. And then here's my upstairs. It was like a little office area. You cannot take your storage shed to a mystery. You can take it, you can't use it. Don't be mean to Marshall. I hate any of them who come to my house uninvited. I hate literally anyone at any time in my life, in this game or in real life, that's going to show up to my house uninvited. Time traveling, either direction, only messes up your turnips. I'm an ER nurse, so I want to make an ER if possible. Nice. Not a fan of the drop-in. Not a fan. Not a fan of the drop-in. Yeah. Never had a villager come to my house. This is the second time today a villager has come to my house. Yeah. So here's my upstairs. This is where I keep all my awards. Major award. It brings roaches, yeah. I always play and then get so bored. Talking to y'all helps. I love you, but get out. Optician. Oh my God, that's cool. Love that rose rug. I just got a white one. It's somewhere in my massive amounts of storage I have here. Major award, yeah. This is one of my favorite rooms. Accidentally time jumped a year once. That was a bit of a mess. Thank you. Is that Genesis Juarez for the roses? Do you ever visit viewers' islands? I visit people's islands off stream because then my chat is nothing but come to my island, come to my island, come to my island. And I just can't visit everybody's island all the time. I did a couple on live stream and then it just got a little out of hand. So this room is one of my favorites. I love it. My little like tea room. This is like green tea wall, I think, and I love it. So yeah, like if you're in my Discord, there's a spot for hi Joy Joy. Tripping Over Galaxies, thank you for the roses. There's a spot where you can open your island up to visitors and post your stuff in my Discord. And if you want to visit people's islands, you can do it there. And then, so yeah, join. The link to my Discord is in my profile. And so if I'm offline and I have my Switch with me and I have time, like I'll usually be like, hey, what do you need? Because I have so much stuff and I try to bring gifts of what you need. A lot of people need fruits and stuff and I have so much fruit. So, have you been to Treasure Islands? Are they safe to go to? I do not do Treasure Islands. If you can't see all of that on my Discord, then you haven't done the thing in Start Here that you need to do. Yeah, there's a ton of different channels in my Discord, but they're only available once you read through the rules and do the create. Like you got to read through it all. This room is my fave. I love all the glowing moss DIYs. Oop, that was not the button I meant to push. Here it is, lights on. But I like it lights off because then you can run around and it makes that little glowy dust behind your feet. But I like that you've been able to like hang stuff from the ceiling too, because now I've got these cute little like mossy vine things hanging from the ceiling in here. I think it's cute. So oh, I forgot color lights. Yeah, that's a good idea. My bathroom, my cute bathroom. Get a little flush. Take a little shower. in our overalls, fully dressed, shower to just catalog the treasure islands. Yeah. I made all the moss decorations. I read over the star thing, and I still only see the announcements thing. You have to react to the thing with the correct reaction emoji in order to access the rest of the Discord. It says that's like one of the very last things you have to read. No, my resident services is far enough away. I do not play World of Warcraft. Yeah, my resident services is right there. So it's kind of in the middle on the side of my island, which I like. Yeah, if you can't see everything on my Discord, you need to read and follow instructions on there. And I had to set it up like that because I almost completely blew up my Discord at one point earlier. And, oh, thank you, Ducky. Because once you've done it correctly and you open up all the channels and I know that you've read because you followed the instructions, that way there's no excuse if I have to boot somebody out because they didn't know or, you know, whatever. So, thankfully we haven't had that problem this go around. Did I shake these trees over here? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Yeah, that's all you've got to do. But it gives you that instruction in it, so that's why I try to just tell people to read it thoroughly. But, yeah. Look at him in his little bicycle helmet. I'm sorry. Good thing you're wearing a helmet. That was not intentional. I shake the trees every day. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. An office chair and an Imperial bed. I'm shaking good stuff out of my trees today, y'all. Take this food. I did. You were sneaky. Just saying. All the instructions are there. Low-key, might take my Switch outside to play in the sunshine. Oh, I've done that. Set up the hammock on the back porch. Yeah. Hi, good evening. Hi, how are you? A school uniform with necktie. You know what we haven't done is bought that damn bed yet. Find any use for the recipe food items. Some people like to cook and make the food and stuff. I'm not big on the cooking aspect of this game. I like it. Carlos like breathed a sigh of relief. Good, thank you. You're welcome. Haven't played in 3 months. It's all good. It's easy to get burnt out on this game. Saw you stream on my TikTok, made my way over here. Did not know how relaxing it is to watch someone play Animal Crossing. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome to Twitch. Major flex to catch the wasps. I made a video on how to do that. It's super easy to do. Just always have your net out. Always be netting. Ooh, let's go shoot this thing down. That's a big fish, but I want to go shoot this down. It's over the water. How much are things like bug and fish? Yeah, it's over the water. We're going to have to wait till it's not over the water. There is an app. If you like pen and paper like I do, I have made Google Docs, and they are linked in my link tree. They are free to download. And there's a list of all the fish in the game, all the bugs in the game, how much they're worth, when to find them. You can check them off as you find them. It breaks down all that info for you. I also have a list of sculptures and paintings and how to identify the reals from fakes. So check out my link tree. I've seen your Google Docs, such a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, there's an app as well. I made those Google Docs back during quarantine when I was very bored and needed something to do. And I just prefer pen and paper, personally. And so I have a little notebook. I'll bust it out occasionally on here when I actually catch something I need. I just caught a mahi-mahi the other day and I was excited. I only have one bug that I need and I think like 7 fish. Just join the Discord. Well, welcome. Also, once I hit 10,000 followers here on TikTok, I'll be doing a giveaway. And I'll be doing a giveaway that will include 2 prizes. So there will be 2 separate winners. Hi, Leaf. But it's only going to be done through the Discord. So if you want a chance to win, you've got to be in the Discord. Let's see what you got. October. Pumpkin starts are half off, you guys. Yeah, ACNH.guide is the name of the app store. If you're an app person. I've never used it. People swear by it. So if you want to use the app, go for it. So even though I have pumpkins, I'm going to buy some pumpkin starts. Yeah, I'll put it all in there when it's time. I'm going to start the giveaway once we hit 10,000. It helped me with fish, seeing how much they were before selling. Yes. Perfectly wonderful selection. How many would you like? I'll take 5. Yeah, it helps me too. The app is also free. Yeah. How do you stream on Twitch? On TikTok. I stream both simultaneously through OBS. How was your concert? It was incredible. It was so good. The show was so good. I'm so glad. Me too. Yeah, I know that. I have all 4 colors of pumpkins. I appreciate you helping. I'm just trying to plant a few more veggies to finish out my Nook Miles requirement. Some of the stuff I do on this game seems repetitive, but a lot of people ask questions and I want to make video answers, you know, for content or whatever. So I have to do stuff I wouldn't just normally do if I wasn't making videos. So I'm going to plant these pumpkin starts and we're going to see how many of them turn what colors. That's what we're going to do. Yes, the whites are so popular. I have specifically planted a ton of extra white pumpkins for the next time I open my island, because the white ones are always the most popular that people take. But we're going to put a little pumpkin patch here. Just do a little experimentation. Yeah. Like with the bell trees. So this is Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch. I only bought 10. Why did I dig so many holes? I don't know. I got all the colors from your island. Yay! Here, cover that hole up. We have so many pumpkins in our bunch. Yeah, there's 4 different colors. Sarah! Dude, the concert was freaking incredible. Like, they were so good. I needed some good, like, bone-rattling music. That's for sure. Need to feel it in my soul. Doing some cleaning. Quit being an adult. Come hang out with us. There's 4 colors, yeah. So let's see what colors. How many more do I need to plant? Let's check that. I have a TikTok stream key that I applied for, and I go through an agency that TikTok has hired to do all of that. Sprout out loud. I need 5 more. Okay, we're going to buy some more. We're going to buy some more from Leaf. Orange, white, green, and yellow. Leaf is so cute. I love him. Cleaning and cleaning. A pumpkin start. I don't have enough money to buy anything. You gotta do what makes you happy. Thanks, Leaf. I feel that. Yeah, they're half off. Pumpkin season. Somebody else was just talking about how they wanted to see Rammstein. I do not time travel. Just got my Nintendo Switch. I'm going to play Animal Crossing. Yay! Yeah, we've got a few concerts coming up. This was the first of hopefully 3. We haven't gotten tickets to one of them yet. Let's take some bells out of the bank. Yeah, so the way the stream key... So... You have to have Wi-Fi to go online anyway. Breaking Benjamin would be amazing. Some of my friends just went and saw Breaking Benjamin and said they were awesome. Okay, so streaming. I'm looking at my television right here. And all my games. If y'all remember the old way I had it set up, if you've been here for a while. So there's an HDMI cable that goes from my Switch through a capture card, which is a physical device that then goes to my computer. And then I have software, and the software is where I put my stream key. So I need a stream key for TikTok, I need a stream key for Twitch. And so those keys go into the OBS studio, and everything is run through OBS. So that way it goes through those keys to TikTok and to Twitch like that. So yeah, I've got a lot of bells. So I sold a lot of turnips, y'all. A lot of turnips. Oh, an old tire. Why wouldn't I take that? Of course, I would love an old tire. Thank you. Typically, I mean, obviously besides the console and the computer, like, the most expensive thing you need to buy to stream is a decent capture card. I bought one, I think it was like $160 to start. And then I ended up needing to upgrade because of some computer related things. And The next one I bought was like $200. So, and I still have my old one, and I've been meaning to resell it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But everything else is pretty, I mean, it's relatively inexpensive. Like the microphone I use isn't like a crazy fancy mic or anything, whatnot. I do have a MacBook, so that was some of the problem, was the original capture card I bought wasn't compatible with my silicone chip in my MacBook. And it didn't even occur to me that that would be a thing. If you work it, if you really try, you can really make just like a crap ton of money off turnips. But I did all mine during the quarantine, and I used a website called turnip.exchange, which is also the website I use when people come to visit my island. So if you're curious about it, I have made an entire video about it and pinned it to the top of my TikTok. But that was the best way I did it. I would buy turnips on my island on Sundays, and then I'd go find the islands who had like ridiculously high turnip prices. And you have to wait in line for like hours sometimes to get on their island. And sometimes people will charge an entry fee of like, I don't know, Nook Miles tickets or bells or whatever. But man, you can make a crap ton of money. Your Switch is dead. Gotta charge it up. But yeah, I mean, if you work it, you can make it work for you. I thought I heard that. $5,000 bells. A spooky lantern set. I think we already know this. Yeah, we do. Making bells, selling fossils. That's also a good way, honestly, is to sell your duplicate fossils. You have to have them assessed to make more money. But that's a good way to do it. Thank you for Discord. Finally able to get some spooky stuff and trade some stuff. Yay! That's awesome. Kitty Kate Banjo, thank you for the follow over here on Twitch. All right, so now we can do our experiment. Hi, how are you, Sanjo Pearl? Okay, now we'll see. We've got 20 pumpkin starts planted. And now we'll see what color they turn into in a few days. And also, that should have completed my Sprout Out Loud for 3,000 Nook Miles. Firewife, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Okay, so now we got to pick another one to work on. Smile Isle. Nook shopping. I need to do more Nook shopping. We've got to be getting close. 39 more. Just started 2 weeks ago and we love it. Yes. It says I need to plant more flowers, but the thought of planting more flowers makes me want to tear my hair out. Miles. Should definitely be cooking more, I guess. I need to go dive more. I don't dive very often. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not going to end the live or anything. We have a Zen area. We just expanded it finally. Very nice. I have a little Zen area too that I love. Just found my last fossil yesterday. Congratulations. That last fossil is always like the hardest one to find, I feel like. Thoughts on the Happy Home DLC? I really enjoy it. Decorating is fun. Maybe we'll do a little... Some of the sea creatures do sell a lot more. It just... depends on what you get. Can't stand flowers on mine. That's how you get to 5 stars. Yeah, for real. Okay, give me a couple minutes. I just need to run to the restroom real quick and refill my water. And I will be right back. Just like it says right here. Okay, we're back. What did I miss? Anything good? Mr. Balloon! I guess y'all must have heard it. Can I join your island, please? No, my island isn't open to visitors right now. I just had to run to the restroom and go quick, Mason, and get some more water. That's all. That's all. Okay, let's go buy this damn bed, because I keep forgetting. Ooh! Close! Lagging. Ugh, now it's not gonna load my chat. Why would it? Why would it load my chat? I'll never understand why TikTok does this. It's super annoying. It did this to me the other day. And it's just like a blank chat box. Nothing. Okay, well, maybe let's try... Just got on for today. My house up to an A rating. That's awesome. I feel like I need to really fix my house up because the random like room I have, the first room, is just, I think it would help my rating. I don't even know what the highest house rating is. What is the highest house rating? Still have a lot to do in my, yeah. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this works. I can see the chat now, so that's good. Maybe we can do a quick Goog. Quick little Google. S maybe? That's what I thought. Hello. Sorry I had to end it and restart it. Welcome back. The highest is S. There you go. I think mine is an S, actually. Wah, 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 wah. Ba-da. I have the most random stuff in my pockets. Okay, we need to sort. We need to sort. Thank you for the rose, Dre Cray. You work on my basement? Yeah, man, I love my basement. I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Hi, Robert Gatewood. How are you? Let's put this away. Actually, let's not put that away. Let's... There we go. The storage shed you can get from the Nook Miles purchasing thing. Once you've reached your full house upgrade and your at least a 500,000 bell storage upgrade. Carry my storage with me. I always ran home. Oh man, I carry that storage shed with me like a tool because it is so stinking handy to have. I meant to sell all this when I was here, but I got distracted. Sold. Also customize it. Yay! I don't know. It just... I didn't realize that people were putting it, like, buying more than one storage shed and putting them around their island. Yes, thank you. I bought my candy earlier, but thank you for the reminder because I'll forget. I bought some new tools because I'm going to go to a mystery island, and it never fails that I get like 2 chops into a tree on a mystery island and my axe breaks. So I'm going to drop my old stuff. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop this. You can only buy one a day. So you gotta buy daily if you want to get all the candies. And we need to remember to get a ladder. Yeah, you need them for Halloween event. I'm back. I was time traveling. Time traveling? How? Tools are always breaking out of the for real though. So I'm trying to at least be proactive about it and bring new tools. I don't always remember to do that. Oh, listening to music. Oh. Excuse me, man, I'm so tired. Happy Sunday. Thank you for the Twitch follow, Tony Marie 1234. And Meowaya. Cherries, of course. Why wouldn't it be a cherry island? Hate Sundays because school tomorrow. I know I got work tomorrow. I love his song. Oh no. I would love to never hear him sing again. At least we got wheat. Your live videos calm my anxiety so much. Oh, thank you. That's really nice to hear. Can't find cherries. That's all I ever go to, are cherry islands, because they're my native fruit. Then how am I going to play too? Yay! Yeah, next week is going to be kind of a weird streaming schedule again. Tomorrow I work the late shift, but then like Tuesday I have my biopsy. Me with apples, yeah, for real. I feel like you always end up going to the island of the fruit you already have. Still can't find apples. I've been saving all my apples to give out when I open my island again. Over 700 and you still don't have cherries? You gotta make friends with other Animal Crossing people who have cherries and just go get some. I'm on the Switch. A lot of people ask if I'm playing on the computer, on a computer, but like my microphone is right here and my keys are real clicky, so that's the key clicking you're hearing is that. Yeah, y'all feel free to like share your Switch codes in the chat and all that. Yeah, if you have the TikTok stream key, then you can stream from any console just about, as long as you have the equipment to do so. You can only get 2 fruit items, your home fruit and its sister fruit. I'm gonna play for the first time. No, I'm not streaming from the Switch. I'm streaming from my computer, and I've hooked my Switch up to my computer. I have never restarted. The island I play on is my original island. Yeah, y'all share your Switch codes on here if you would like. That's totally fine. There's also an entire chat channel in my Discord full of Switch codes for people. You just kick it with Y, the Y button. How do you link your PS4 to your PC? I don't know. I don't have a PS4. I assume it's just HDMI cables like everything else is. Have you terraformed it all? Yeah, I have. I've terraformed a bunch. There's an entire Discord of Nintendo for what? No, I'm sure there's a Discord for Nintendo. I'm speaking specifically about my Discord. It does not grow back, but this is not my island, so I don't care if it grows back or not. Can't stay long, but hey! How are you doing? Did you get power back yet? I don't know if you can stream from a Nintendo Switch Lite. I don't think you can. I don't know. I don't want to speak to that, because I don't know, honestly. It's too late for that one. Yeah, struggling, no power, no ETA. Oh my god. Girl, I'm so sorry. The link for my Discord is in my bio. It doesn't have a hookup for a capture card. I didn't think so. I'm mad about it. Yeah, I'd be mad about it too. It's been days. Is Bojack okay? Ian, he just like a truck. Yeah. I just started playing this on my FYP. Yeah. So I dig the holes so I can get all 8 hits out of it, and then I failed to get all the hits out of it. But the holes keep you from pushing back too far. So if you can hit it, you should be able to get all 8 hits. I prefer using my shovel to make the hits. I think in my mind it's quicker hits than the axe. I don't know that it actually is. I have the early bird ordinance on my island. I'm struggling with him now. I'm outside with him now. He's struggling too, but he's managing. Oh. Ugh. Just joined Discord. All right. How do you make plant lines like that? This is just dirt path that you can use to make it look like a little farm area. Isn't the same without islands. How do you get the different fruits? I traveled. The trees do not grow back. Still haven't found it. The bamboo I feel like is more rare. But hate when the wood disappears, right? I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. So if you buy turnips from Daisy May on Sunday mornings, she'll send you some bamboo like shoots to begin growing with. And then the bamboo, when it grows big, if you've got it spaced out enough, it'll drop little bamboo starts as well. So that's one way to do it. Or you can get lucky and come across it on an island. Is there a way to stop gyroids from showing up? I don't think so. Like, how do you get on another island? So you can visit mystery islands, which is what I'm doing right now. I took the boat, but you can also use the Nook Miles tickets to take the plane to travel to mystery islands. You can also make friends, and when they open their islands to visitors, or you can open your island to visitors, you can have like only your Switch friends come, or you can post a dodo code and have anyone online come, but that's dangerous because they could just ravage your island. You can Daisy May only shows up Sunday mornings before noon. Oranges and apples, again, like, just travel to the mystery islands a lot, or make friends with people who will let you come and take stuff that you need. Or go to treasure islands if that's your thing. It's not my thing. I don't know how to do it. I don't do the treasure islands. The boat becomes available. Do you believe in the thing of buying out Nook's Cranny daily? No, what's the thing with that? Are you supposed to be buying out Nook's Cranny daily? You go to mystery islands with the boat, which becomes available after you've reached a 3-star island, or with the Nook Miles tickets on the plane. Those are the mystery islands. How do you get rid of a villager? I use Amiibos to get rid of a villager, and I have a whole video on how to do that posted on my main page. There's other ways to do it, but that's the way I do it. This is New Horizons. There's an awesome group on Facebook. It has treasure islands, and it's super easy and friendly. There you go. Buy it out so everything is in your catalog. Oh. I guess that makes sense. There's some stuff, though, that I'm never going to want. I can guarantee you that. I have the bells to do it. I probably should just clear out Nooks every day, honestly. Yeah, I mean, again, I just use Amiibos to get rid of mine. Yeah, you only have to pick it up to catalog it. That's true. This is the Switch. This is on the Switch. I just took about 15 things to customize Cyrus. Does anyone else save up and go do it in bulk? I guess that makes sense, though. How do you get a ton of bells? Make an orchard out of non-native fruits, or go diving in the sea for sea creatures and things to sell. Play the turnip exchange if you want to try that. Yeah, extra fossils are worth a lot once you get them assessed. You just have to be diligent about it. Diving is slow, I agree, but it's doable. I mean, if you want to complete your whole Critterpedia, it includes the sea creatures and stuff now. Bulk up on fossils, yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. If you save all of your bugs and fish till Flick and CJ show up, you can make a crap ton of money. I miss Animal Crossing because I lost my Switch and I got a lot of BS to do. Yeah. Dan from elementary school? No. I missed that one weed up there. Well, this island was nothing to write home about. That's not what we meant to do. So, like, if y'all if your friends on the Switch... Hang on. Let me just go home and show y'all how to do it. Like 15 million? Yeah. That's nice. How long have you been playing on this game? 365 hours. We just looked it up a little while ago. My tablet is saying I might have to go soon. Okay. You know where I'll be. That's not sad. I put a lot of the hours on during quarantine, so I feel ya. Wheat. How'd you get the boat? You've got to be a 3-star island and have donated some stuff to the museum. And then Blathers will want you to go and find his friend Brewster, whom we have not visited today now that I'm thinking about it. And go get his friend and bring him to the island. How do you get wheat to grow? You just have to water it. You got to pluck it and then you water it. You don't have the storage shed in your Nook Miles shop. How much of your home storage have you upgraded? Because you have to have upgraded at least to the 500,000 level of storage. Just over 1,000 hours. That's a lot of hours. Okay, let's talk about how to get people to visit your island and how to go visit people's islands, because there's been a lot of those questions today. So, to begin with, you have to have some form of Nintendo Online to do island visiting, whether it be the most basic membership or whatever. I think there's 3 different levels of Nintendo membership. When you want to go travel, you have to come to your airport. So, you'll talk to this bird face here. This is how you open your island for visitors and how you visit people. So, if you want to visit people, you choose I want to fly. So, let's do that to start. Where do you want to go? I want to visit someone. You had to do a nearby island on local play or using online play. So local play is if 2 people are like in the same household. Like me and my husband each have a Switch. That would be local play. The online play, an ACNH that doesn't have an annoying voice. Thank you. So you want to play via online play. Gotcha. They're going to connect us to the internet. Now, you can only go visit people who have their island open for visitors. So that you have to know that the island you're going to is open. So, you can search for a friend, or you can search via dodo code. A dodo code is a 5-digit, it'll be a mixture of numbers and letters that is specific to a person's island each time they open their gate. That allows... Like, the dodo code is what I use when I have people come to my island. But let's just search for a friend. Say you only want to open your island up to people that you're friends with on the Switch. Oh, drumsticks. None of my friends have their islands open, so I can't travel. But that's how you do that. So, I'll try another time. It's fine. Now, if you want to open your island up... How to get blue roses? I don't know. I don't have them. If you want to open your island up, you say, I want visitors. Online play. We're going to connect to the internet again. My island's a mess. Yeah, that happens. So you can invite all of your friends, which means people that you're friends with, like on the Switch. You can invite your best friends, which would just be your best friends in the game. And then, or you can invite via dodo code. And this is how it will generate a dodo code. The danger with the dodo code is if you put it out there for anyone to come and do, if your island is not protected by like fencing and you invite random people can come and just strip all the fruit off your trees, strip all the vegetables out of your garden, whatever. That's why I have a lot of random fencing. It looks random. It's not. Celebrating my birthday with my villagers right now. And they gave me, well, happy birthday. So that's kind of the gist of how you do that. And you can see your friends somehow. Here we go. Like if I look at my friends list here, nobody's online. These are my best friends. But these are, oh, we've got a bunch of people waiting for approval. Okay. So these are all my friends. These are all people I'm friends with, like, on the Switch that play this. So, yeah. I hope that helps. But any version of traveling you want to do goes through the airport when you're going to people's islands or you are hosting. So, that's it. Yeah. Good. There's a lot of places you can go to online. I'm sure there's Facebook groups and Reddit groups and whatever, where you can visit random strangers' islands on the internet that are hosting for cataloging purposes or because their turnip prices are high or whatever their reason might be that they're hosting people on their island. I really like the Turnip Exchange website. I've made a video on how to use Turnip Exchange. It's pinned to the top of my TikTok. Yeah, and if you join, like, if you have Discord and you would like to join my Discord, there is a channel there where tons of people have shared their Switch codes, and you'll have access to all the Switch codes people have posted. And it's all people who, like, watch my streams and have joined my Discord and all of that. So, I mean, it's still, like, random people you've never met from the internet, but I'm the common factor in that one. So, how do you get the cafe? Once you get to a 3-star island and you have donated, I don't know what the exact number is, but like donated some stuff to the museum, Blathers will be like, hey, I've got this friend Brewster. I want him to come run a coffee shop. Will you go find him for me? And that's how you get the boat, because you take the boat to go find Brewster. And then you say, hey, man, what about a coffee shop? And then he's here. So, get your daily cup of coffee. Hi, Shani D. How are you? That's the stuff. I think you've had enough. What's up, Bear? You can also invite people via Amiibo here to come have coffee with you. Brewster's pretty cool. I like Brewster. Rawr. Ugh. We should plant more flowers. We should swim. We could go to a happy hunt. So, Heaven's Brat, I don't buy the actual Amiibos, but I do Amiibo coins. There's also Amiibo cards that are cheaper, and you don't have to, like, hunt down Amiibos, so that's nice. Are there any characters you don't like or we should avoid? No, I think everyone, everyone's got their villager preference. You have to collect all the fossils? Is that true? Oh. Maybe that's true. Let's go to Harv's Island. Okay. And he's grumpy. I like the grumpy ones too. Okay. So Amiibo cards and coins. If you want to choose the villagers you want, I recommend going to Etsy. That's where I went. Hold on, if I can get this little bag open. Your boy been trying to get rid of Quilson for an eternity, but I don't have Amiibos. See, this is why I like the coins. Okay. So, like, I don't have a dodo code. My island's not open. These are the coins. They're teeny, and I love them. But I got them from an Etsy shop where I could pick the ones I wanted. So that's how I got Hopper. That's how I got Marshall. That's how I got Phoebe. I haven't invited Fauna yet. I had Ribbot briefly. And that's how I got Marina. So, like, that's how I get rid of villagers. It was by using these Amiibo coins. I have an entire video on how to do this. Please go look at it on my TikTok. I like the coins. They're nice and small. And then, but also, like, these are for Breath of the Wild. But I have cards as well for Breath of the Wild. It's the same kind of thing. Like, it's the Amiibo card. So these came from Etsy specifically. And I like Etsy because it supports small business, first of all. And second of all, you can pick your Amiibos that you want. But there are, like, Sanrio Amiibos. Ribbot came to my island after I visited you. That's so funny. I kicked him out. He wanted to leave, and I was like, bye. There's Sanrio Amiibo cards that you can get at Target, but also on Amazon, you can get these mini Amiibo cards. They are so tiny. They are itty bitty bitty. They work just like Amiibos. Ah! This is actually part of the, this is part of the Animal Crossing prize pack that I'm putting together when I hit my 10,000 followers for my giveaway, is this set of Amiibo cards. I got a drawer full of stuff for the prizes. So, there you go. What are Amiibos? So the actual Amiibos are like little figurines of different characters. Some of them are rarer than others. Some of them are more expensive because they're rare and all that kind of silly stuff. But, oh yeah, he hasn't changed his stock. But the cards and coins work just like the Amiibos. A pitfall seed. Yeah, make them fall in a hole. That's it. All I wanted was your acorns. Nice. Excuse me. Drago, Ruby. I had some sort of dragon on my island for a while. I don't remember which one it was. Shall we go to work? Every Monday, they change their stock on Harv's Island. But if you're trying to stock up your museum with stuff from Red, you should buy something from him every day, whether it be real or fake. Obviously, buy the real one if he has one. But, you know, it's only 5,000 bells. I know it's 4,980, but let's just call it 5 and even 5. But it's not that difficult to earn, ooh, this is almost out, 5,000 bells a day. And if you purchase something, he'll restock it the next day. So that will help roll through his stock quicker. Amiibos were worth it for me. Yeah. I love the Amiibos. Doesn't give me the option to go to work. You have to purchase the Happy Homes Paradise DLC. This is officially DLC territory. Or if you have the Nintendo Plus expansion online membership, the individual or the family membership, it is free to download. Red comes on random days. Do I do tours? Like, what do you mean? Full body glowing moss suit. I already know that one. I love the glowing moss stuff, so that doesn't surprise me. This is a great place to come and get glowing moss and vines. Someone was just asking about vines like yesterday. But anytime you come to work, it will have regenerated some. It's like an endless supply. Do you visit dream codes on stream? I don't even have a bed. I've never done a dream code. The problem I have with visiting other people's islands on stream is that then everybody wants me to visit their island. And it's a little overwhelming. Yeah, I am playing on the Switch. It's a little overwhelming when everybody in chat just starts going, come to my island, come to my island, come to my island, come to my island. And it's kind of, I just find that a little grating. And then, because like, this is one of the rare days that I'm not working and I'm not on call and all of that. And, as much as I, thanks Bear. When's the best time to get Halloween decor? All month long. There should be something new every day in your shop to get. The glowing moss is for crafting. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This specifically is the DLC. So I'm out on the Happy Homes Paradise. Should we work? Do y'all want to see some DLC content? I hardly ever do this on live. So usually at this time I've run out of time to stream. DLC stands for downloadable content. It's additional content that adds to an already existing game. Like, if you ever played The Sims, and then you had, like, Sims College, Sims Pet, Sims Nightlife, like, all that was extra content, but now everything's digital, so it's a digital download. I'm pretty sure I already own this tub, but I really like it, and I'm probably going to buy it again. Watch me. Yeah, so Happy Homes Paradise is fun. I enjoy it. But you go to work, you decorate homes, you earn... There's a different type of currency. Yeah, the money is called Pokey. Don't loiter Christy equals DLC. Can you bring it back to your island? Yeah. Okay. Bells are still a thing. This is part of the DLC. They have a different currency here, and there's different stuff available here in this shop that's not available in Nook's shop. And so, like, when you decorate houses, this is your job, and you earn money, and then you can spend your money here to buy the stuff and bring it back to your island. Yeah, this is Happy Homes. You know what? We have the option to open a restaurant. And we haven't done that. We could... Let's make a restaurant. Yeah, why not? I've been meaning to do this. So I've already opened the school and I've opened the, like, cafe, the coffee shop. Here we are. A cute restaurant. It's a great location for foot traffic. I do open my islands now and again. It's like once or maybe twice a month. Excuse me. Because when I open my island, I end up having to stream for like 4 or 5 hours to get everybody in that I can. And it makes... I gotta carve out time for that. I always want to put it into your design. You know what? This is not my forte, this designing. And so, I definitely don't want to put interior designer based on, I kind of like the yellow with it. But you can't have a purple door to match the roof? That's crazy. You have a pink door, but it clashes. Yellow door, but it fades. Orange is fine. Okay. Whoa, this is an ugly building. Oh, the vine's not bad. Maybe I don't like the yellow. Maybe I don't like yellow. I don't like yellow. That's bland. Alright, whatever. I always look on Reddit for inspo since we have restaurants. This is part of the Happy Homes Paradise DLC. Making a beach house for a frog named Wart who wants a bunch of bonsai trees. That sounds like so much fun. Porch pirate protection. Yes. No porch pirates on this happy island. Oh, it's a restaurant, right? How'd you build a restaurant? This is the Happy Homes Paradise DLC. So I have to design a kitchen and a dining area. Kind of wish it expands the island instead of being separated. I can see that. This is a kitchen floor, all right. Looks like a prison. Okay, first of all, that's not any better. It's too dark. Too dark. I don't like any of these choices. That didn't even give you... Yeah. About to give up on this journey? What journey? Supposedly they're not doing any more updates. They're done, which seems really dumb to me. But they didn't ask me. We can put faux windows in here. Still lost in the beginning with the KK concert thing. I just don't understand. Like, this could easily be a very lucrative, like, thing for them. No, you can only have one island. I think once you've decorated 30 vacation homes, you can decorate your villagers' islands. I need to do this a smarter way. Okay, here we go. It's been a while since I've done this, so I feel like I'm out of practice. I have a pounding headache. Construction on our islands, creating paths and whatnot. Oh, doing like the terraforming and stuff? Some IRL restaurant with social media lately. It's owned by 7-year-olds, so I've been playing the long game. That's funny. Should I put a microwave in the kitchen? How about a deep fryer? Oh, listen to it sizzle. Sizzle. Yeah, I can make the room bigger. I just don't think I want to make the room bigger. I'll probably make the main room bigger. Oh, I see what you're saying about doing the home decorating in the same way that you do. Yeah, that makes sense. Stacked fish containers. Oh, I can put a fryer up there. Okay, then I need like a prep table, I guess. How does fencing keep visitors from stealing? If you fence your island correctly, keep them away from your beaches and keep them away from like cliffs where they could use fencing, use ladders, then they can't get anywhere except the fenced in areas, and they can't take stuff that's not in that specific area. I'm gonna move some stuff around here. Man, this headache just came on out of nowhere, y'all. Goodness gracious. I want it when you're here working in this kitchen just to really feel like you're fucking working in a kitchen. Miserably working in a kitchen. That's a good idea. I should do a video on fencing for villagers. So visitors can't like use shovels and axes unless they're best friends. But yeah, like if you have fruit and vegetable trees, like that kind of stuff, they can take whatever they want. So just be aware. This is what I'm looking for. No, stainless steel everything. Magnetic knife rack, yeah. Wall shelf with bottles. Silver as well, confirm. So you can't take stuff that's placed, but you can take stuff that's dropped, if that makes sense. Level crash course on fencing. Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. I should make that video. How do you get the DLC? It is available for purchase in the eShop. If you have Nintendo Online Plus expansion, it is free, with the stipulation that if you ever delete or get rid of your online subscription, you will lose access to it. Another weekend stream. Yeah, like, the only reason I try to be, like, real, like, warn y'all about visitors is because I had a singular bad experience with visitors. That's it. Like, it's not, everybody is generally pretty cool, but be warned that people are not. I haven't played AC in months, but this triggered what I assume is going to be a hyperfix again. Yes, welcome. Oh, lights out. What is this? A range hood. See, that's what I needed a second ago. There we go. We'll put that there. A couple ceiling fans. I was looking for a clock. Vertical split curtains. Yeah, something like this. Why does it keep putting it behind my fryer? Like, come on. Lights on, please. Thank you. Is there a Target on my island? No, not yet. Target. Go to the ceiling. There we go. Let's put this range hood over the range. Home on the range. In the upper right corner, like over the dish people. I don't think you can jump off the dock. Eating 2 special streets. Let's build our houses. Very nice. Man, when we were at the concert last night, the little fan in the corner, we were at the concert last night and people were partaking in fun activities that I also used to partake in, but no longer. It made me a little like, oh, We can put 2 fans. It's got to be the coolest kitchen in town. Why no longer? It's required for work. I can be randomly tested at any time. So, you know. I work in the medical field. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna let whatever you have. Thank you. Yeah. Let's hang some aprons on the wall so they can come in and get their aprons. Hi, Spooky Kitty. Yeah. Any other good wall-mounted stuff we need to put in here? An intercom monitor. Light switch. Let's put stuff in really inconvenient places for short people, just like in real life when you work in the food industry. Stream wrapped gifts in my villagers' yards. Yes, those can probably be taken. Yeah, if it's not fenced in, for sure. Stream is so nice and comforting, getting cozy and sleepy. I love it all. Well, thank you. I try to keep it chill and cool. Okay, cool. I'm done with the kitchen. I'm tired of looking at this room. Okay. Yeah, anything that is dropped, that has its little leaf shape that's dropped, can be taken. Any clothes that are like folded and dropped, like anything like that. What's up, Mosh? This is the problem with Happy Homes, is like now I'm over it. Benign, what's up? But now we're like in the middle of decorating and Lottie is just staring at me. This is Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hi, Katie Sparks. How are you? We should decide what kind of restaurant this is, because I don't know. Mossy garden wall. Ew. An ivy wall. Oh, that's fancy. Let's leave it like that. Haven't played this since June. Wow, a learning curve for getting my hammock. Wow. Oh, that's a good idea. Ashiki maybe want to get this bench out, so I got it right now. Yay! What do I like sushi. We have a really cute little sushi restaurant here in town that I like. Maybe that's what we should go with. Sometimes to get pokey, I'll just open boxes and leave. Yeah, kind of thought about that. How are you able to get to this part on ACH? This is the DLC. So this is the Happy Homes DLC. Let's see here. That's a cool table. So KK, once you've unlocked him, will be at your place every Saturday. Ooh. Stuff unlocks as you play through Happy Homes. Yeah, Lottie, don't look at me. Oh, I like that island. What do you mean there's no space to hang this? There's nothing on the walls. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I wasn't in the correct decorating section. The red's kind of a nice pop of color. You weren't in it, yeah, I was like, ugh. These are big old shelves, all right. That's cool, that's cool. Learning new furniture and items that existed, and then looked for them on my main island. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I wish I could, like, flip this. Like, if I copy it, it's just going to be the same. I wish I could, Ooh, Imperial Dining Lantern. Here we go. This kind of reminds me of this Thai restaurant we have here in town now. I want to... Lucky Cat goes on the floor, so I need like a... All this food talk's making me hungry. Ooh. Ooh. Look at the sushis. Okay, we need to pick some seating areas. And now I'm flushed with Pokey started ordering random ish from my island. Barry, you've created so many wonderful things. What ceiling lights should we use? A bird mobile. Oh, the curtains. That's right. Because Bear loves you all. Ooh, look at all the choices. I like the bamboo one, but I feel like this one might go well. Yeah, that's a good match. Okay. Oh, fancy. I like that. Okay. Let's make another one of those and put it in front of this door here. Look at her stare up there. You little dingus. You're so cute. I think you make more money if you cook. I don't know what kind of table and chairs. This is the Happy Homes Paradise. It is. Cool chair. Floor seats. I like this one. Imperial chair, yeah, that would make sense. I've got like the whole Imperial vibe going in here. Oh, Imperial dining table. Yeah. Let's see here. Red or brown? not going to be any room for seats. Okay, so let's put this big table like here, I guess. Actually, hang on. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, you only need one to plant a tree. Because we need, like, I guess podium is the choice. Oops. Fruit trees take 3 days to grow and produce fruit, I believe. I believe 3 is the correct number. It's a bench. Here we go. Black or green. I guess since we're going with the black and red thing here, we can do that. I don't like how crowded this looks. I wish I could move the doorways. This... Hydrate. Thank you. Or do we like, I don't know if there's a small enough table that'll, I don't think there's enough room for a table in between, so we're gonna have to put it like this. Oh my god, I am so dumb. Hold on. Silly goose. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. I knew I was forgetting to do something. The tea table's cute. Yes. Do you play Dreamlight Valley? I've never played it. I don't really plan on playing it, I don't think. Now that is what I meant I want this to look like. That's more like it. Do a little rearrange in here. We'll get it sorted. There's no goose emoji, so here's a swan. Silly swan. The crystal hearts, I think, are used for wedding stuff, is what people told me when they had the wedding event. Are there, like, plants? Yes. Cherry blossom. Oh, there are variations of this cash register. I should have picked the black one. You can trade with Cyrus to get wedding items. Thank you. Stop looking at me, Swan. Oh, I love that. Okay. I have to take a quick potty break again, which is good. So I'll be back. Here's this transition.
Or is that going to be Junior? Maybe she's coming back trying to have more kids. But 2 nights in a row.
Oh my goodness, I was gone so long. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, I did go see the gorillas last night. It was amazing. Okay. We were doing cash register stuff. We were deleting this. Ba, 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 ba. I need different. Is there like a small table that's not that giant Imperial table? That would be like a 2-person table. It doesn't look like it, does there? I mean, love them. They were here in Phoenix the other night. Yes. This'll work. Oh, that's big. You have to teach him. Oh my God, Bear. Where did those cute little sushi plates go? Little sushis. Mmm. Yes. If your fencing isn't closed, then they can go where you don't want them to go. But you close it off while they're there, and then when they leave, pull like a couple sections of fencing back up. I promise I'll make a video. A deer scare. Love a bamboo noodle slide. It's so big though. Okay. I'm about to be done and come back to this restaurant later because it's driving me nuts. Where was that Zen bench? There we go. Here's our waiting area. Oh, balls. Thank you, SS God, for the Octobers. I appreciate that. After generations of searching, I finally found wheat. I did the kitchen already. I'm just like over it at this point. I want a small table. All these tables are so big. I just want like a small table. There's a small cafe table. Let's see. But can we make it red? Of course not. So we'll just make it black. It's fine. There's a small table with a tablecloth you can customize. Interesting. This one? Small round table? Let's look at this. No red. There's red right there. Wine red. I think I'll stick with the black ones. Let's hang some lights and be done with this ish. What we got here for variations? Let's go with white. Yeah. Oh my god, look how off-center these chairs are. Jeez. Is this your house? No, this is the Happy Homes Paradise DLC. Where in the world did those sushi plates go? Miscellaneous? Are they miscellaneous? Yep, here was the Chinese style meal. But there were like really cool. Oh, there they were. There they were. Yeah. Yeah, I want to eat it all. Can't put it there because that thing is in the way. Okay. All right, I think we're going to be done with this. Trying to get Norma to move to my island. She's being so stubborn. I love a good light switch. ACNH mutterings. All right. We're done, Lottie. Things are great. I'm finished. We can come back. Lottie? I will fight you. What are we missing in the kitchen? Punk? Two kitchen prep spaces. Which one's the kitchen prep space? Is that not what these are? Guess not. Yeah, it is a whole process. Yeah, I'm going to add an island. I use Amiibos, but that's a whole process in and of itself. So, There. Enjoy your dumb prep space in your tiny kitchen. I hope you love it. There. Now we're done. Who's gonna work here? He's cute. Employee, cashier. And I can change your outfit. This is New Horizons, the Happy Homes Paradise. Yeah. You're gonna be a cashier. Ooh, fired up. Are we gonna be a hip restaurant? Are we gonna be a fancy restaurant? This is cute. Little Zen uniform. That's a good color on her. This is an add-on. Wish you could put pants on them. Eloise, do we want you cooking? I guess that's fine. I'm good with this. Oh, guys, what do we name this restaurant? Let's give it a name. Y'all pick my name for this restaurant. My school is called Shancademy. I don't think my coffee shop has a name, actually. What do we call this restaurant? Call it food. Kung Pao. Shan Sushi. Italian stereotype. Hell's Kitchen. I like that. Happy but hungry. Ooh. Shan Sushi. Fresh cat rice sushi. Japanese stereotype. Yes, this is Happy Homes Paradise DLC. That took forever. I better get a lot of pokey for that. The 9/11 reference. What the 9/11 reference? I'm done. Take a celebratory photo. It's fine. I don't want to take any more pictures. No, you're fine, Bear. I just want this to be done. I want her to stop talking to me. It's payment time. 25,000 pokey. Pay me, bish. I definitely think I'm winding down. This headache is just like pounding on the left side of my head. It's been a long time since I've had a headache this bad. So, can we become friends while you're together? You can add people as your Switch friend from like playing together. This is part of that was 50,000. See, I think so. I did 2 rooms. It should have been double that pokey. This is the Happy Homes Paradise DLC. Today's a great stream though. Thank you. I'm having fun. We're going to do some quick fence talk because there's been a lot of fence questions. How's my headaches, other pains? Man, I used to have really bad migraines, but, they got a lot better after I got off birth control, and by got better, I mean they disappeared entirely. And, I do have Twitch as well, but I've stayed up really late the past couple nights, and I'm dehydrated, and I've had a lot of alcohol. So I don't think it's a hangover, but I think I've not been treating my body kindly these last 2 days. Yeah, the Twitch is linked in my bio as well as my Discord. Pretty much any link you could need is in my link tree. Switch, Twitch. Okay, fencing. Let's have a conversation about fencing. Let me pull some fencing out. Let me put some stuff in here, and then I'm going to pull some fencing out. Because I'm definitely a fan now. Oh, thank you. How long did it take you to 3-Star Island? Oh, I don't remember. I sat at a 4-Star Island forever, I feel like. But then I also like really actively tried to get to 5-star after a while. So, okay. I always have a bunch of fencing. I like the rope fencing. You DIY all the fencing. Kind of wish Nintendo called it the Mitch. So as you can see, I keep most of my rope fencing up. How many stars do you have? I have 5 stars. It's okay. So when I have people come and visit my island, before I open up my island to visitors, I go through here and I'll close this off. Can't get through that way. I'm going to close this off too. I don't want them going to my beach because then they can walk into the water if they wore their bathing suit or their wetsuit. I'll usually fence off my gyroids, like this whole section right here. I'll put fencing right here. Put fencing here. Essentially, I just close the gaps. Close the gaps here. Close the gaps here. Close it all up. I don't want them to go this way. Rumor has it, I've never seen anyone do that. Uh-oh, what's wrong, Marshall? If you try to leave my island, I'm going to chain you to the wall. No, you can't come over. Close it up. Close it up. Yes, guests can wreck your island. Like, all of this, if it was grown, they could just come and take the vegetables. I don't usually have a vegetable patch here. That's new. because I don't want them wrecking my island. I want them to go to specific parts of my island. No, I'm not opening up my island to guests. So, like, all this empty area, I usually, like, drop all my fossils. I'll block off my villagers' houses. You need to make sure that you block off this back part, too, because you can take a ladder down the back part as well. I block all this off. I want them to have access to both of my shops. So I'll usually block this part off right here. They can get to Nook's Cranny. Here's where I usually drop all my extra gyroids. Block this off. That kind of thing. Usually put extra DIYs up here. I usually drop extra, like, flooring and clothing and, like, house stuff here. I only want people to go where I want them to go. So, here's a quick peek into my inventory. All these fruits and vegetables. All these fruits and vegetables. All these gyroids. All these fossils. All these extra DIYs. All the duplicates of my clothing and floors and, like, furniture, all of that, I drop for people to take. So, that's why. Gyroids are these little guys here. Oh, look, Lucky's dancing with them. They dance to music. They're relatively pointless. Do a video on what? When can we visit? I think I'm going to open it up next weekend. So, like, Lucky, yes. So I was saying earlier the difference between placing an item and the difference between dropping an item. So let's get something out and I'll kind of show you all the difference real quick. This is where I usually put my gyroids, so let's get some of those out. So I'm going to move this into my pockets, like so. So if you drop an item, it looks like this. Just a generic gyroid. And if I place an item, it's going to look like the specific gyroid. So when people come and visit, they can pick up this gyroid and take it home with them, but they cannot pick up this gyroid and take it home with them. You can only take up the items that are dropped, not the items that are placed. So usually I'll come out here and be like, man, look at all these freaking gyroids I have. Let me drop these out here. And I drop them out there, and people can, and you can come up to it and see, okay, that's a drumoid. I have that one. That's a dudoid. I need this dudoid, and you can pick it up as a visitor to my island. This is something I do. And so I have different sections of my island where it's like, this is all the gyroids I have for the taking. This is all the fossils I have for the taking. This is all the vegetables I have for the taking, all the fruits, like that kind of thing. I've been playing this island so long. I can't spend the bells I have. I've got almost 24 million bells in the bank. I've got like 115,000 Nook miles. Like, at some point, you just run out of stuff to spend it on. So instead, I choose to open my island up to people to come and get, for people to come and get stuff. So that's why. A video on fencing and stuff like that. Keep your island safe. Okay, yes, I am planning on doing that one. Yes. Love watching people play, but cannot play to save my life. How do you get the inventory space? So to upgrade your, like, housing storage space, you need to go talk to Tom Nook and pay him to upgrade your housing inventory, essentially. And that's not what I wanted to do. The ladder is a DIY that you get from your store when it becomes available. Kind of like a treasure island. Yeah, tuning in again and thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem. It's so boring. I only watch people in case I don't know what to do with the game. Oh, yeah. I get it. Let's bury this gyroid fragment real quick. Does someone give you the DIY for carving pumpkins? I don't know. I don't know if there's a way you can carve pumpkins or if you can just like... Let me see. Let me look at my DIYs. Yeah, here's a spooky lantern that I just got a DIY for recently. I picked that up today, I think. We buried it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of like a swap shop. It's kind of like a co-op, that kind of thing. And when I open my island up, because people will also bring stuff that they have that they don't want and leave it on the island for others to take. So that's cool. That's why I have that one section, like, sometimes I'll ask people, like, if you're going to come and, like, I never charge an entry fee like some people do. But, you know, if you want to bring me something, bring me, like last time I asked people to bring me fish bait. I wanted fish bait. And so people really showed up and brought the fish bait. So that's why I have a specific section with that little sign that says, you know, host gifts. Because if it's something specifically you brought that you want me to have, then drop it in that area. But otherwise, go drop everything else where it kind of belongs, per se. Another stream. Still streaming. You can't get gyroids anymore? You can get gyroids. What's lemon cake? It sounds delicious. Daily tasks are super helpful. I don't have Isabella. You have to get the fragments like I had here. We'll just bury this one. You can get a fragment from the the ship taking the boat tours, and they can also wash up on your shores, or they can be buried on your island sometimes. But when you get the fragments, you bury them like this, and then you water them, and tomorrow we'll dig up a whole gyroid. There's no point to gyroids. They're just fun. Here's all 36 of them, if you're curious, as to what they all look like. The only one you can't find is that Brewsteroid, that one that looks like Brewster. You have to earn that one. Yellow pumpkins, you need to buy some pumpkin starts and plant them, and they will eventually become yellow or green or white or most likely orange pumpkins. What's up, Max McCall? Hey, I'm back. Welcome back. I do give the gyroids as villager gifts when I have extras just randomly in my pockets. Nothing much. How about you? I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Thought I saw a dig hole up there. I guess not. For all the coins yesterday. I don't remember that. I've never seen a gyroid wash up on my beach. A lot of the time, the gyroids will show up after it rains on your island. The fragments will wash up on your beach very occasionally. It's not, I think I've seen it happen like a couple times. Let's sell some stuff. Yeah. How do you get the storage shed? Fully upgrade your home and then upgrade your home storage to at least the 500,000 bells, and then it's available for purchase from the Nook Miles ATM for 6,000 Nook Miles. What? Welcome back. What NPC do I dislike the most? Captain and his songs, probably. I have the early bird ordinance on. So the light green item is a customized item. It's my storage shed. So when you... Pietro. When you customize... I specifically customized the storage shed because it turns this color when you customize it. Because I was afraid I would accidentally sell it, and you can't add it to your favorites like you can the tools. So I didn't want to sell it. So here it is, customized, so I don't. Lemon Cake is such a cute game. You also get to bring in cats to your bakery for people to adopt. That sounds adorable. Ugh, this tree. We're going to have to do a lot of cleanup before we have people over on this island, that's for sure. Yeah, every item turns light green when it's customized. Yeah. So I originally went and changed the color had Cyrus change the color, and that didn't customize. And I know I need to do it. I need to do it off stream, Bronzel. So then I customized it with one of the customization kits and added the sticker to it, and that turned it light green. We're already here. What do you mean? Let's throw these fossils out. I guess we're just going to get set up for visitors. Yes. This part is not part of the DLC. This is just regular gameplay at this point. On the island. Okay, so I only watched like half of Lost, if that's what we're talking about. And then it got a little wacky for my taste. You have to find mushrooms. You make me want to get back into AC? You should. So good. So chill. I enjoy a chill vibe. So many dang fossils. I'm so into Dreamlight. Well, it'll be hard. That makes sense. I think you can only find them during November. Hey, Netta. That wasn't a Lost reference. I have found some on some mystery islands, because when you take tours to mystery islands, it's not necessarily in the same, I guess, time zone as you. We traveled to a island that was much deeper into fall not long ago. We traveled to one that was in spring and caught some cherry blossoms. What are you doing, your fossils? I'm dropping them all out of here. I'm getting ready to open my island up to visitors like next weekend. And it's probably quicker if I just dump them all out so people can come and take them. I have so much stuff to put out for people that it's just easier for me to do it like this. A little bit at a time. I think I'm going to open it up on Saturday. I don't think we have anything going on this weekend, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that's right. I put that fence back up. You can choose the status of the plant when decorating young tree. Really? Oh, decorating the DLC. Yeah. Why don't people show up in your best friends list? I don't know. Did you make them best friends? You have to go through and like select your best friends. So hopefully all this stuff will be grown by the weekend and I can dig this entire pumpkin patch up. Like if you want a small palm tree, that's so cute. I like that. So then we take the shed. Oh, we haven't looked at the clothing store today. Mushrooms will show up in November if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. I've bought these devil horns in like every color and I love it. Let's see what we got here. Woof. They just plain mage's hat. I have the stripy one. Shower sandals. On trees or just in the ground? Just on the ground. I dug up a truffle on a mystery island the other day. Clothing options are not my fave today. I wish I could just be like, please give me a mage hat in every color because I'm just going to go and buy one in like every color. I like the blue. What is this? A reflector? That's crazy. I love these sneakers, and I have the purple ones, and I wear them a lot. Cute little Mary Janes. Why not? How'd you get a truffle? I dug it up. They didn't call it a truffle. They called it like a something weird, but it was definitely a truffle. Yours looks so much like you have it. Right? I literally wore black overalls all day today with the shirt underneath. And I wore black chucks, so. Oh, the shoes are what? Why wouldn't they make a match? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Silly game. Okay, let's go dump some DIYs. I'm hungry. It's almost 6 o'clock. I need to go eat dinner. Oh yeah, we planted all these pumpkins. Did we water them? We did. Okay. Look at Carlos sing. What a precious angel baby. The mystery island is, yeah, one that you're going to take the plane or the boat to. That's a mystery island. Yeah, I have like all the mage striped hats. I didn't know they had a solid ones until... You have an interview and they call you the next day to tell you you're not getting it. Weird. I don't know. It's better than not knowing, I guess. You have to have the DIYs for the gold tools to craft them. I didn't throw out all my fossils. Here's that truffle thing I dug up. They called it a rare mushroom, but that's definitely a truffle. It looks like a literal piece of shit, but it's a truffle. DIYs. Each gold tool has its own requirements on how to get the DIY. And you have to have the DIY to craft it. Yeah, and gold tools break. There, yeah. Yeah, all of the flattening and all of the, like, trying to build that waterfall area in my Zen garden, I think I remember being very frustrating. No, it was in the ground. If I dug it up on a mystery island. Email's fine for any hiring managers listening in here. Yep, golden slingshot. Yeah, all the tools break. They do that. Oops, I didn't mean to hit learn. Obviously, I already know this. That's why it's in my storage. I don't know if Alexa is still here or not. Y'all know when I lay all this stuff out, we must be coming up on a visiting day. Don't learn it. I already know that. I refuse to relearn it. Need a signpost? Did I have a signpost? Is that why you said that? I'm not even looking at what I'm dropping out here. Probably Saturday. So glad you're live again. Yeah! I like turn on music and just go to town. Yeah, it's like when you have to dig up flowers. You just like got a vibe and you gotta do it. And just be done with it. Because there's so many damn flowers to dig up all the time. There's too much trash on the island. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I'm sure I'm lowering my island rating hard right now. But I already hit 5-star and I'm like, eh. I don't know what time. I'm not going to set a time. My week's going to be really weird. So I'm aiming for the fact that I'm aiming for Saturday is enough. Actually, I need to look at my calendar real quick and double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any obligations on Saturday. Let's check calendars here. I am setting it up, yeah. For visitors. Yeah, I should be free Saturday. Yeah, would y'all like to see my freaking color-coded calendar so that I know what's going on in my life? Oh, I see that balloon back there. A bidet. I would love to have a, like, fancy bidet. I would actually love to have one of those, like, fancy Japanese toilets with the built-in bidet. That would be a real treat. Clay. Alright, that was worth it. Okay, I'm about to sign off. I'm tired. I need to go eat. Okay. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it. Japanese bathroom. Bye-bye. Good stream. I'm just tired. I'm definitely, like, real tired. Excuse me. Much the difference how you felt your toilet splashing toy. What a lovely stream. I know, I'm sorry. I've been going at it for like, God, 3 hours probably at least. I do plan on doing my morning stream tomorrow. I do work the second shift tomorrow. Check out the Discord. I am setting up for island visits. It's 10 till 6 here. It is not even close to being late. But the last couple, I've had a really couple like long late nights. Like last night we went to a concert and it was super freaking fun, but we were up super late. And then the night before, one of my friends came over. Anyway, that was a more serious thing. But so it was a couple long late nights. I love hanging out with y'all too. I know, I need to rest. Got a big day coming up in a couple days. So hydrating and resting is important. But I'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of resting and whatnot. But tomorrow I should be on between 7 and 7:30 is usually when I start my morning stream. I'm in the central time zone. Check out the Discord, join that. Rest and digest. Yes. See ya, Shan fam. See y'all in the morning. And then if I feel up to it, I'm going to open the island on Saturday. I don't know what time, but I will definitely put the link to join the line to get on the island in my Discord before I post it anywhere else. Central is the best time, but not in the best state. No lies detected. Busiest day of the month, so I won't be on tomorrow, but take care. Sending you good vibes. Thank you, Lindsay. I hope you have a good day. Good Shan plan. Oh, it's been fun, y'all. I'm gonna go eat some food and go to sleep early, so have a good night.